Gary Glitter, what a creature that is. aka Paul Gadd, 70s glam rock star. I'm just going to call him the Beast for the rest of the video. So he's serving time in prison. He got 16 years for abusing 3 young girls. That guy has been travelling the globe. He's been done in other countries, abusing children all his life. He caught up with him 16 years. Imagine, and I know this is the British system, but you're in court, you're wanting justice, you hear the word 16 years, it's not enough. You want him dead, you want him off the planet, but he's got 16 years. He serves half and he's out. And he was out a very short time. Then he got caught, he breached. He had images of young children. So he's been back inside for round about 12 months. And he's got a parole hearing now behind closed doors. Wonder why that is. Lads wait 2 years usually for a parole hearing. I want to know what we've done with said Beast while he's back or been back in prison. Let me tell you what we'll have done. So the Beast will have been on a VP wing, or he'll have been in a VP jail. Vulnerable prisoner. The irony. People who abuse kids when they enter prison become vulnerable prisoners. He'll have been very comfortable where he's located with like-minded people. Disgusting creatures. I've worked on a VP wing. Not from choice, on overtime. It's somewhere where I wouldn't choose to work. Usually very quiet, not a lot of incidents. Like I said, like-minded people together, getting on, networking. It just disgusts me. But this guy is up. So what have we done with him? What did we do with him for the 8 years he was locked up? I'll tell you now, absolutely fuck all. There's nothing in the prison system for want of a better word, rehabilitating these people. So we have murderers, people who commit manslaughter, and that obviously tragic for the families. Right behind them, for me, paedophiles and rapists. The government was on about, it was in the King's speech, making sex offenders, VPs, vulnerable prisoners, serve their whole tariff. These people will always be a risk. They have programs in prison, a lot are being done away with. They're a tick box exercise. You do nothing, yeah? Americans know best. People get punished proper, they get proper prison sentences over there. They're not getting out to harm other children. This Beast, if he gets out and given the opportunity, and he will be given the opportunity, he'll still have friends on the out, there'll still be money knocking about. Last time he was seen in a bail hostel, the public were all over it. If you breach, somebody like this Beast, he's not rehabilitated, we don't do anything with him, make him finish his sentence. Now there's someone speaking out now. This one is going to be difficult for people to understand. They're on about care homes for the elderly prisoners. You see, most of the elderly prisoners are paedophiles and beasts. Not all. So now they're on about building care homes and putting these people in there. To me, it would help the prison system and relieve a burden. These homes for me would have to be secure. Very similar to prisons. See, the problem for prisons is it's not a care system in that you're actually helping people like you would in hospital. Some prisons do have nurse staff, but to look after an aging population and them requirements, it's not physically possible and suitable. Again, I have no love for these people that absolutely destroy lives. Street justice for me is the only thing that would work. Street justice. But we're above that, aren't we? We're a civilized society. Longer, stiffer sentences for beasts, creatures, paedophiles, rapists, vulnerable prisoners. Oh, the irony. I'm sat on a bench here. I'm going to show you now. That organisation gives a voice to children. It's to represent survivors, abuse victims. It's to give them a voice. And the organisation is there to ensure a safer future for children. The beast shouldn't be getting out. They'll have done nothing with him in 12 months. He'll always be a risk. Yet these people always get parole and always get out. IPP prisoners, political prisoners being locked up for years, pinching a bus, a push bike, a mobile phone, locked up for years, over tariff. 10, 15, 20 years, lads and lasses not seen the light of day. And people like him, the beast, getting out of prison again, I'll bet you. That's why it's behind closed doors. He's always going to be a risk. The parole board should knock him back and keep knocking him back till he's finished his sentence. And if we've done nothing with him in the rest of his 8 years, then he shouldn't be getting out then either. God bless all them victims. Most of the people that come on this channel, the people I interview, survivors or victims, giving them a voice. You just want to be recognised. Just want someone to tell them it's okay, it's not their fault, they're not responsible. The most evil crime ruins lives. They don't get enough jail. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Parting shot as always, main man. Like I said, God bless you all. Thanks for coming. I'll see you.